Привет всем! Меня зовут Cameron, and today I wanted to talk to you guys about 3 new ways to say how are you по-английски. So, let's go. First, how are things? How are things? We use this a lot in America. How are things? You can use it in many different situations, such as how are things with your work? How are things with you? How are things lately? How are things with your family? We can use it in many, many different ways. И это очень обычно в Америке. Я использую это часто. It's very useful. Это очень полезно. So, make sure you know it. How are things? Some responses would be, things are good. Things are great. Things are awful. Things are, I don't know, things are awesome. Things are excellent. It's really up to you. So, how's it going? This is number 2. How's it going? How's it going? How is it going? Я использую это каждый день. Я люблю это. I love how's it going. This is used very, very, very often, и это очень популярно в Америке. You will definitely hear it. Вы будете слышать это, like, for sure. So, you gotta know some responses. People will ask you, how's it going? It's going great. It's going well. It's going terribly. It's going very badly. So, depending on the situation. And thirdly, we have, how have you been? How have you been? How have you been, depending on the accent. How have you been? I've been good. I've been well. I've been terrible. I've been awful. I've been just awful, depending on the situation. How have you been? We typically use when you haven't seen someone in a long time. When you want to know how they've been recently. Like, как вы были недавно, recently. Like, that's kind of more what you're asking, you know what I mean? But it's still very similar to, how are you? It's still very similar. So, don't be boring. Use your different English vocabulary, There's more ways to say how are you than just how are you. How are things? How's it going? How have you been recently? Try it out, and hopefully it'll work out for you. So, я думаю, что это очень полезно, и спасибо большое. До свидания.